Good evening, everybody. It's currently afternoon session, and we're looking for entry for this idea of a buy. I'm going to explain it as price potentially reaches our entry, and go through why I believe this could be a decent setup. It's another scalp. We're not really getting the big moves that we're looking for. All of yesterday, we didn't enter a single trade. Didn't see anything that we're happy with. This one, though, we are potentially seeing play out. And so let me show you the idea of this first. So on the daily time frame, we tagged it to this daily fair value gap. As you can see, this is the daily fair value gap. This is the daily time frame. So this is the daily fair value gap. Price came up into it, and we tagged into it. From there, we've been consolidating just below. Now, what you'll notice is that we've been consolidating, but we have a lot of equal lows around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days worth of lows we just took out with a news release that happened at 1:30 today. So with that news, we was able to take out all of this liquidity. When you take sell side liquidity, price normally moves to the upside. So we took out this. We were looking for buys. The news happened. It was too erratic, so we didn't get in. But we had the idea there that, okay, after we take this, we want to be bullish. Ow. So we took out all these lows, and we took out Asia liquidity high. Asia liquidity sessions. Asia's high over here. We took it out, creating a high of our own, a new high, which is London and New York of equal value. In terms of those two sessions have the same high. So we're now waiting for price to come back down. We drew from the low to the high, this equal Fibonacci retracement, and this is the optimal trade entry. I'm not too sure what this is. It's the optimal trade entry. And at the 6-2 level, when we zoom in a little bit further, we can see that there's a series of bearish candlesticks, and it even reaches here. So from the bottom of this one to the top of this one, we have this area here, which is an area of potential institutional order flow. I was hoping for price to come deeper into it, which is currently doing. I do have it on my phone ready to enter. And how many pips is that? So I'm going to enter a buy real quick. Done. So I'm now officially in this trade. It is a scalp, so can't exactly be too anything too crazy in terms of risk. So we drew from the low to the high, the Fibonacci retracement. We then have a potential area where price can reverse from, which lines up with this 6-2 level here. We could wait for potential price to reach down here, but I'm not going to bother. There's nothing down here. And the move kind of started from here. Right, this is what caused that initial rise to the upside. Then we have this high over here, which is our target, which is the high of the 2 sessions from New York and London. So that'll be our small target. I think the idea I'm looking for a sell is that this liquidity sweep takes us all the way up back into this fair value gap, taking out this area of retail will see this as area of resistance. Once you take that out, then I would like to see large retracements or displacements, sorry, towards the downside. But as of now, I'm looking at this buy here, which I actually do need to put into Telegram. This was a trade. Where did we take this trade? This was a scalp idea we took 2 days ago. Another buy opportunity, and it hit stop loss. Nothing crazy, it just didn't work. This is NZD USD. Cool. So we're into the buy here. Logic being that this is the area of optimal trade entry, plus there is some bearish candlesticks, which we should see as support. I use that word specifically. It's not an area of support, but we use it as support. And that will be what's funding the idea of this being a valid area to buy from, targeting equal high, well, not equal highs, but the high of the 2 sessions that have an agreement, which are London and New York's high, which is the same location. So that will be a 5885. Gonna enter enter that into the MetaTrader. And that is a 1-to-3 restored ratio trade, and it is an afternoon. Well, not exactly afternoon, because afternoon starts at 12, which is in 2 hours from, well, 1 hour technically. So it's not lunchtime trade, but that's the general idea. I was meant to stream yesterday, but I literally didn't see a single setup, so I just didn't bother. Let's see from. So, interesting enough, on EU, if it was to have the same idea, it technically would have hit stop loss, which is not a good sign. The only difference I can maybe say is that we didn't sweep liquidity on the downside. Liquidity is still intact. So only on NZD, USD that we swept all of this liquidity. That's what's even funding the whole idea at all, is the fact that we swept liquidity here. The move I'm really looking for, which is I don't think gonna happen this week, is I want to see something like this. But for this to happen, we first need to take buy side liquidity, followed by displacement to the downside, which we have not got either of those. So these are just scalp opportunities I'm scanning for. But in truth, it doesn't look that good. As in, how to describe it? As in, it's currently deep in drawdown. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna let it run out. Whatever happens, happens. We're gonna go from there. I mean, we're still waiting for setups to be created. We're gonna have to keep scalping until then. If we're gonna even trade, we're gonna study probably off stream. I'm still hot, so I'm gonna probably study off stream. I haven't been streaming as much as I would have liked. I just need a very deep rest this week, so that will be my last kind of week off. I'm letting this trade right now. I like the general idea of it. I don't like what's happening in terms of I don't like how far we've come deep into this. We've taken out this low right here, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna let it run. If it hits stop loss, it's stop loss. We accepted that as soon as we entered it, and then yeah, it's 1-to-3, so nothing crazy. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'll definitely be live tomorrow, and I will hopefully do a longer stream. I potentially might do a double stream today. I might do a topic where I do face cam, and I just talk about a topic that can contribute to you improving your trading. So yeah, sorry for the short streams this week, but I'm working on it, and hopefully, yeah, there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. So I love you guys, love the support, and I will catch you guys again tomorrow. It's been your boy CJ at CM Peace.